pure as Jesus. Like that they must have lived in sin. But I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not well versed in it enough to understand that. That's the only reason I can say that.
I'm not talking about Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. But I'm talking about, you said that the only way mankind, could understand God was if he came down as a man.
Unless you're a prophet.
But that means that Moses wouldn't be able to convey the message because the people wouldn't understand it. I think what happens is Christianity has a belief, and then people, they struggle to make sense of it, and they come up with all kind of ideas that are just like a spaghetti junction. The idea that God is one and worship him alone, I would say that makes sense to the heart. According to the Bible, Jesus said, they mention in John that Mary Magdalene came to him and she tried to touch him, and he said, "Don't touch me yet, because I have not ascended to the Father.
Correct, yeah.
But go and tell my brothers that I must go to my Father and your Father, my God and your God." So we're saying if Jesus had a God, he cannot be God. If Jesus worshipped God who was just singular, how can me and you now worship a God who's triune? Jesus never worshipped the triune God.
I think he worshipped God even though he was God himself.
Directly.
You even said it yourself that Jesus taught his disciples to worship one God. So if he's teaching that, then where did he get the idea of him being God?
Because he come like a prophet. He's obviously come down and portrayed his message as a prophet. But he is so holy and so...
No, but the thing is, you've got to understand the definition of a prophet and a messenger. Do you understand? What is according to you, what's the definition of a prophet and a messenger?
I would say a messenger is someone who's spreading the word of God. A prophet is someone who God has spoken to directly.
And has been sent by God.
Has been sent by God. That's it. And they have heard the word of God. A messenger is no different to us. Not the word of God now.
Not to belittle God, but just to give an example, if we have a king and a king sends someone as a messenger, that messenger is representing the king, but that messenger is not the king.
No, exactly. They are just the messenger.
So we're saying that God is almighty, all powerful, all merciful. He's the only one who deserves to be worshipped. And out of his mercy for mankind, he sent messengers to show them the way. And the messenger, like Jesus, like Moses, like Abraham, they had to obey God. They had to worship God. They were the best example for mankind.
Yeah.
But they were never God.
But none of them, I don't think any of them ever professed to be God. Like Jesus is the only one who said that he was sent down by God, or sent down as God.
Your words.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
They call it a fraudulent.
I understand. But